What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. Lance drank too much milk last night, so he's not going to be able to join us. But today, I do have the wonderful, magnanimous Mr. Christopher Shirlow here, our current director of content at One SEO, a job I used to have. So you have two generations of content directors here right now, kind of like the Jordan and LeBron of content. I'll let you guys decide who's better. But nonetheless, Chris, you are here today because you have a couple of great things to tell all the business owners about content in 2020, because we always get these questions about what should I do for content? What should my content strategy look like? So tell everybody in your experience right now what should be going on for next year.
Absolutely. So moving into 2021, I obviously, it's been a tumultuous year for everyone. But really dialing in the content strategies is going to be more important than ever right now. And really what I'm going to tell you guys is the bottom line is less is more right now. I agree. Okay? So instead of, producing multiple pieces of content that might be, just a wash or whatever, we really want to hit home, okay, with specific content that's marketed, that's content marketing. It's not just about content creation anymore. It's about getting leads, right?
Yeah, everything's about making money. Exactly what you're saying.
Exactly, right?
And like you just said about people just throw shit out there and just say whatever sticks. And that's not how you want to do it when it comes to content. No. Talk about some of the great stuff you do right now with people, like when you have the one idea and you just repurpose it and you put it everywhere you can. You just keep building off the same thing, make it strong.
So when we build our content strategies here at One SEO, we're taking into into consideration a bunch of factors. It's not just how many pieces of content can we provide for this client. It's about the quality, right? Yep. It's quality over quantity, and that's the trend that we're looking at right now. So it's really important to make sure we're doing deep dives instead of just throwing, as you said, whatever out the wall and see what sticks.
It was shit. I said shit. Yeah.
Exactly. Shit. Exactly. Yeah. Right. So we want to make sure that the content is resonating with people, okay? When people come to your website, they don't just want to be marketed to because they're smart now. They're beyond that. But what they want is as a resource. They want information. They want to be educated. They want to learn stuff, right? 90% of all searches start as an informational search. You know what I mean? So you have to take that into consideration and make sure your content speaks to that, right?
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of different things to do because content's so it's versatile. You can do really anything with it when it comes to digital marketing.
For sure.
It's all content, right? It's all like stuff you see on a website. But let's take it off the website right now. Let's take it into other places. What are some other vehicles for content that you see really being prevalent next year in 2021?
In 2021, email marketing. It's the number.
Read my mind, Chris. Yes.
It's the number one thing. Okay. So yeah, sure. Do we want to be updating your website monthly or every 30 to 45 days? Absolutely. So blogs are still going to be a big deal, but for sure, email marketing, your marketing campaigns are going to be the greatest way in 2021 to get leads, to get prospects, to get new sales, okay?
And you do a lot of email marketing here at One SEO, and I know when COVID first happened, me, you, Casey, we all started really focusing on email marketing a lot. We saw leads, not just for us go like this, but we started translating over for the clients, really started going like this. So email marketing is back, baby, and it's just about doing the stuff that you do to make sure that it's positioned the right way to start selling and start getting leads for people.
Absolutely, Bernie. And here's the thing. We keep it fresh, right? We're not afraid to use funny images. We'll use memes. We'll throw anything that we can in there to make sure the content is spiffy, it's tight, right? And it's speaking to your audience. That's the main thing. Like, look, there's nothing that's going to turn away your audience quicker and make them unsubscribe quicker than a crappy or shitty, pardon my French, a shitty marketing campaign, a shitty email campaign that just keeps getting dumped into their inbox.
We get that all the time. You always talk about how some email marketing is lazy. People just put whatever they can. I got a new water cooler. Please buy from me. It's not personable. There's no value add there. Like us, like people are getting this in their inbox right now. It's Saturday morning, and we're legitimately offering something to them. So that's the kind of things people should be thinking about, right?
100%, Bern. And that's exactly what we do here at One SEO. I mean, we're, search engine optimization, digital marketing, that's an ever-changing landscape, okay? Mm-hmm. It's never static. It's always dynamic. And what we do best here is we work with that. We develop and we kind of move with the trends and we kind of stay ahead of the trends. And I'm telling you right now, email marketing is where it's at in 2021.
I believe you, brother. All right, last thing, before we let everybody go here, there's two things I want to cover here. I know I said last thing, but two things. Video content, number one, working that in with everything. Talk about the super blogs.
Super blogs are one of my favorite things to do. Okay, so super blog, if you're not aware, is we like to combine multiple pieces of content. So we're including video, we're including infographics, maybe even a meme, maybe even a quiz. Okay, but the bottom line is, Google likes to see you have a variety of content on your site. Mm-hmm. Listen, your visitors to your website also want to see that you have a variety of content. Listen, attention spans are getting shorter and shorter by the minute.
Yeah.
Right? So having a brief summary or a way to kind of digest all the information quickly in a 30 or 60-second video, or just a brief infographic is really the way to kind of entice people to read that blog, peruse your site and see what you're offering.
Chris, that was great. Especially when it comes to super blogs, it's a great way to keep people on the page, on the site, increase that click-through rate, increase that time on site, really start adding that brand value with those super blogs that you're doing when we get people there. People, for instance, with this video are probably going to go to a super blog on the One SEO site. So that's a really good way to go to, guys. Like he said, multi-purpose your content. Chris, the last thing I want to touch on, and we all, as directors of content, and anybody else who does content out there knows how, where people get their values mixed up when it comes to this kind of stuff. They don't really know, what's going on. They don't know. It's hard to tell someone, look, man, not everybody's going to read all this content on your website. You want to optimize it for search. And then the other content that you're putting out there is what you want to use to make the handshake with your readers. So what are some mistakes that people often make when it comes to content marketing?
So great question, Bernie. So one of the biggest mistakes that I see with websites, or especially when new clients come to us and they say, hey, can you help us? One of the biggest things is not understanding their audience properly, right? If you're not writing to your audience and you're just writing, a lot of times you're writing to yourself, and that's a big mistake. You need to write to the people who are searching out your products, your services, right?
Yep.
Instead of writing to what you think you want to see or hear, you need to make sure it's tailored, custom tailored to your audience, right?
Yeah.
So that's one of the biggest mistakes I see, is that not understanding your audience, or not, writing to them and addressing their pain points, their specific needs, and their requirements,
Yeah, man. All right, awesome, dude. Thank you so much. Everybody out there, if you need any help with content marketing, let me or Chris know, or Lance too. He'll be back next week for Small Business Saturday. But until then, we appreciate you. We'll see you soon. Chris, take care, baby.
Cheers.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please don't forget to follow me at Lance Bachmann on Instagram and Twitter. Follow me on Facebook at Lance Bachmann Digital. And every Thursday we drop a new podcast. Don't forget to listen to it. We're giving out great content. And remember this is the time to build your business right now. Let's effing go, everybody.